Okay. Is anyone in the stream? Okay. I don't know if it's working or not. Hello. Okay, the sound's working. So currently there's 11.3% of the vote is in. Eddie Risponi has a slight edge over John Bell Edwards. And we're going to have the 2016 election, the 2015 election for John Bell Edwards, and predict it up. So currently Predict is showing the Democrat John Bell Edwards has a 74%, well, a higher chance of winning than Eddie Risponi. If you're new to the stream, please go and like so then we can get more viewers on here, and make sure to subscribe. The goal is to hit 170 subscribers by the end of the month. So what is in so far? Sorry, I'm a little late starting. So St. Bernard is in with 54 to 45. So it's a slight shift to the Republican. Definitely was a huge county for Trump, though. Let's check Jefferson, 59-41. Oh, yeah, that's a huge shift to John Bell Edwards in Jefferson County. I forgot how much percent is in. 11%, but yeah, that's a huge shift. That's like 20 points. St. Charles Parsh, 50-49. Okay, that's a huge shift to Eddie Risponi from 2015. If you have any questions, just put it down here in the chat. Oh yeah, it's shifted. Did it shift more? I think so. Let's move this here. We got 5 people in the stream. If you're new, please go like and subscribe. This Cotto is 58 for John Bell Edwards. Okay, this is a shift towards Eddie Risponi. So, you know what? I don't completely agree with Predict It right now, because currently some of the districts are trending towards Eddie Risponi, and some are trending towards John Bell Edwards. So it's really a toss-up right now. I don't think this is the percentage should be right now. I think it's around 50-50. Oh, some more vote came in. Any new from New Orleans area? Oh, New Orleans Parch isn't in yet. Last time it went 86%. That is huge. So that looks like how it looked at that time. Any counties flipped? Oh yeah, these two. 58 and 54. And it's this Jefferson Davis Parish shifted, what is that, 30 points? And Calicia shifted about 20 points. Let's move this a little bit. Good amount of voted currently. These two counties flip? Yeah. else? These two, I think, as well. So there is some counties that are flipping to Eddie Rispone, which could help him flip the state. $17. Okay, so yeah, there's more vote coming in. Actually, a decent rate. The Kentucky race was pretty slow coming in. Oh, so New Orleans is starting to come in. Okay, 90, almost 95%. That is huge towards John Bel Edwards. So if he's gonna win win re-election, what he's gonna have to do is he's gonna have to get a lot of turnout here, because Eddie Rispone is actually flipping some districts, and if it's not just him, Trump did campaign for him twice, I think, or three times, including during the runoff with I forgot what the other Republican's name was. Now it's whoa, yeah, on predicted is shifting pretty largely. $22. Okay. Nothing new from New Orleans. What is it? 8 plus 5, 14,000 vote lead for Eddie Rispone. Was the yeah 80-15? It's almost the same as yeah. No, actually, John Bel Edwards did better than Hillary Clinton in New Orleans. If you're new to the stream, please go like it. And also subscribe if you're new to the channel. Actually, higher turnout than I was thinking. Actually, you know what? Trump did come out, and not Eddie. John Bel Edwards is a pretty decently popular governor too. So yeah, there's gonna be a good amount of turnout on both sides. Huge. Okay, yeah, huge amount of votes just came in. None new in New Orleans. Now what is that? A 17,000 vote lead for Eddie Rispone. Is this a district flip as well? No. What else? About what was a good? Okay, 68-31, 79-20. Okay, that is huge. What is about there? 3,400 to 900. Okay, yeah, there's definitely higher turnout in this area. Okay, what about here? 72-27. Another last time was 49-31. Okay, yeah, that's also a huge shift. Let's predict it. See. You know what? I think it's. I don't agree with predict it. I feel like this is kind of a toss-up race here. I was thinking that Eddie Rispone would have a slight edge with President Trump coming out here to campaign for first Republicans and then twice for him. So I think that riled up enough base where Eddie Rispone has a chance to actually flipping this seat to a pretty popular governor there, even though he's a Democrat. But right now, I'd say it's pretty even because some of these districts are trending towards Eddie Rispone, but some are also trending to John Bel Edwards. So it's like a pretty close race right now. Last time, John Bel Edwards winning by about 12%. Yeah. The big thing is, what is the turnout going to be in New Orleans? Did these two counties just what is this? Even line parish 55-44. Okay, that's a flip. These two are both flips. And what is this? Okay, yeah, like for these three districts here, this is a flip towards the Republican Eddie Rispone from the last election. Let me actually plug in my phone because it's kind of dying, and that's kind of helping me see the chat better. .66% and Baden 34. Is it east or west, or did they make it one county? Oh, it's east. Okay, 66-34. I mean, almost in line with 2015. Maybe a slight shift towards Eddie Rispone. But some of these districts that are flipping towards him or trending towards him gives him a shot in this election here. Oh, we're getting more viewers in. We now have currently 8. So if you're new to the stream, please go subscribe and like the video. $36. Did any more? Okay, none there. There is currently 700 and almost 750,000 votes in, which is a lot for only 36%. Presidential race, there was about 2 million and about 1.1 million in 2015. $56.43. Oh, there's a county that's filled in. What is this? Caldwell. 75-25. Okay, yeah, that is a 20-point shift. And last time there's 2,500 to 1,500 votes. Plus, okay. Yeah, John Bel Edwards did a lot worse here. And what about this district, Red River? 50 to 49. That's also like was that a 14-point shift? Yeah, sometimes it depends on the state. Like, if turnout helps Democrats, like, oh, hold on. Okay, nothing new. It really depends on the state if it helps Democrats in turnout. Like, here it can help, but there's also higher turnout on both sides from the previous governor election, which could show a toss-up factor in here, as well as like a lot of these districts that are trending to Rispone could help him a lot, because John Bel Edwards is actually a pretty popular governor. I think he has a 52 to 34% disapproval. %, only in East Baden. Wow. How about West? 57-42. Okay, yeah. So yeah, actually, West Baden, which is a suburb of East, with it trending towards Eddie Rispone, is a decently good sign for him to be able to pick up this seat. Any other counties in completely? Any close? Okay, this one's 78-21. Okay, that's a 20-point shift towards the Republicans. That's almost in. 8, 30, 40, 97. Okay, 51-48. That's about a 6-point shift towards Rispone. But this one, Madison, 67-32. Basically same as 2015. This one's 81. 63-36. 63. Is that the same? Yeah. Any other close? Oh, actually, hold on. Lafayette is 57-43. What was it last time? Okay, this could be actually a major factor for Eddie Rispone if he does win. It's going to be a lot from this county here. It went for what's his name, David Vitter, last time by about 5 points, and this time it's at 14 points for Rispone. It's predicted saying now. Oh, 44.5. And John Bel Edwards has taken the lead. What district has pushed him to the lead? Any other counties in? No. $61.39. About the same. $62.37. Okay, yeah, that's 8 point. John Bel Edwards has, what is that, a 9,000 vote lead? Guessing mostly from this area here that's coming in. What is this? St. John Baptist, 7326. What is it? 11 to 4,700. About the same. Okay, so what is coming? Okay, a little bit more of Orleans Parish. 8 for Risponi and 92 for John Bel Edwards. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong county. Orleans. Okay. I was like, whoa, that's a huge turnout boost, because that one was like a lot less. Was it 92.8? Yeah, it's a shift, but there's only, what is that, 10% in? Oh, there's another county in East Baden. Yeah, West Baden. 5742. What was the last time? Okay, so that's a, what is that? That's a 14-point shift towards Eddie Risponi, which is pretty helpful to him if he's going to win. Which his chances, I'm going to say John Bel Edwards probably has about a 60% chance to Eddie Risponi. It's 40%. Okay, yeah, the race just closened a lot. Almost a million votes in, 53%. Only 1,000 vote lead, less than 1,000 vote lead. What has come in? Oh, if anyone has suggestions for future videos, just put it down in the comments. Oh my gosh, yeah, Lafayette, 60 to about 40%. Oh, 61 to 39. That's a 5-point lead last time to a 20-point. That's 21 points. Republicans got a slight boost. $53. Oh, it's the same. I thought it said 50 before. Okay, another county in. I didn't even notice this. St. Bernard. 54-45. About a 1% shift. And Eddie Risponi's taking the lead again. The vote has surpassed 1 million. And Eddie Risponi leads about 300 votes. %25 in Orleans. Only 10% in East Baden. What was the vote in East Baden last time? Like, total. 80 to 38. Okay. Is there more votes that just came in, or did the counties just update? I think this is a new county. I'm pretty sure that just had all the vote come in. 51-48. That's a was that a 7-point shift to Rispone? 62-37. About a 1%. If you're new to the stream, make sure you subscribe and like the video. What do we in likes currently? 5 likes, not bad. Oh, and also in the comments, put who you'd want to win, because I'm a little interested. Slight comeback for... Oh, no, I don't. Any other counties getting close? 97, 78, 21. 20-point shift. Did a county just finish? St. John Baptist, 75, 25. About a 6-point shift towards Edwards. Another problem with Edwards is a lot of his counties are closing, and only one of, well, not closing, but all the votes in, and only one of Respone's is in. And so far in his counties that have closed, some of them have shifted a pretty large amount towards Respone. And more votes in. Eddie Rispone now has a 3,300 vote lead. Any new counties that have closed? I don't think so. Livingston, 70 to about 30. 20-point shift. We got 7 people in the stream currently. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let's see. Oh, East Baden is now 35. Okay. 65 to about 35%. What is that? A 6-point shift to Rispone, which could help him a little bit. Oh, we have a bunch of counties that are now in. What was this? Richland, 57-43. Was a 14-point shift towards Rispone. Franklin, 63-36. Was that 14-point shift also there, towards Eddie Rispone. 67% of the vote is in. Wow, 2/3. What is this? 54-45. This is a flip. What is that? 16 points flipped. Washington 51-48. Another flip. Was that 10 points? Acadia 71-28. That's a huge point. That's like 30 points shifted there. What is this? Saint Mary, 55-45. That's a flip. 10 points shifted towards Rispone. Point 57-42. Okay, that is huge shift. What is that? 57-42. That's like a 25-point shift there. 56-43. Okay, yeah, this is also a 22-point shift. More vote is in, and Rispone's lead is starting to widen slightly by about 9,000 votes. The main thing is how much turnout is there going to be in East Baden, and how much is there going to be in Orleans. Is it going to be enough for John Bel Edwards to win, or is Eddie Rispone going to have enough turnout in these districts here that makes sure he wins? 3 more districts in. East Carroll 70-30. It's a shift to John Bel Edwards. 65-35. 4-point shift towards Rispone. 62-37. What county was that? 62-30. 2-point shift towards Rispone. West Carroll 73-26. That is a what is that? 20-point. These two are already in. I don't think this one was in. 53-47. Is that? Okay. Oh, that's a flip by about 10 points. More vote is coming in. That one was already in. West was in. Okay. I don't remember Did I check Allen County? 60-37. Okay, yeah, that's what is that? 30-point shift towards Rispone. $51-48. This was a close county last time, but slight shift towards Rispone. 1,168,000 votes in. I don't think living. Oh, wait, no. No, this is a new county in 5247. That's a 5-point shift towards Responi and a flip. St. Mary 5544. Also a flip. 12 points. 75% of the vote is in. Responi has a 7,000 vote lead. I think Rotorua's already in. Pretty sure. Okay, yeah, there's a couple new counties that just finished coming in. Let's see. 5247. Huge shift towards Responi there. Only less than 25% of the vote remains. I don't think this county was in 8217. That's a 20-point shift towards Responi. What was predicted saying? I don't know. I wouldn't judge it too early because it's really like how much vote is there going to be in these two counties, and there's a good amount of vote remaining in the rural counties, as well as Lafayette's about to be in. In some of these counties that Edwards is leading in are trending towards Responi. Half the votes in Orleans. Okay, 91-9. What is it? 81-12. Okay, yeah. Cameron County's in 73-26. That's a 26-point shift towards Responi. 71-28. Also a huge shift. About, 18? Vernon, 75-25. 30-point shift towards Responi. 78-21. 20-point shift towards Responi. 72-27. Is that 16-point shift towards Responi? Oh, there's a couple I think in over here that we have not seen yet. 65-35 in Catahoula. 20-point shift towards Responi. Jackson 63-37. That's 22-point shift towards Responi. Soto 54. Actually, 54-45. That's a flip. 16-point shift towards Responi. We now have 11 people watching. If you're new, please go and subscribe and like the video. St. Martin County, 61-38. Oh, yes, we got a subscriber. What is it? 61-38. Okay, yeah, that's a... What is that? 30 points shifted towards Rasponi, and also a flip. Allen 62-37. Oh, these... I thought these counties finished coming in. There might be just some extra vote remaining. Okay, let's see. Allen 62-37. Okay, that's also a flip of what is that? 34 points. Jefferson 64-35. Also a flip. Oh, 3 new subscribers in the stream. The end of the month goal is to hit 170. So if you just subscribe, please go hit that notification bell to get notified when new videos come out. I try to upload at least once a week. 54-45. It's also a shift. Was that a flip towards Rasponi? Yeah. 80% of the vote in. Rasponi has an 8,000 vote lead. Predicted is saying Rasponi has very little chance left. I think he still has a chance for sure. I mean, a lot of these counties that are going to him, and even the counties going to Bell Edwards, are actually shifting towards him. There's only very few that have shifted towards John Bell Edwards. Anything? What is this? Counties 5. Another subscriber. Nice. We are 4 away from the end of the month goal, which 14 days remaining, which we're in a good spot. 70-30. Okay, yeah. That's a 24-point shift towards Rasponi. We now have 14 people in the stream. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please go put in the comments below. And also like the video and subscribe. These here almost all in. A lot of left in Rapids. And Wynn has a good amount. Union, almost done. Lincoln, good amount left. 43, 63, 74, 84, 35. Half the vote there. Jefferson's almost in. Okay, basically, if Edwards is going to win, he's going to have to get a lot of vote out in Orleans, Baden, and Cotto, which is definitely possible. I think it's still 60% chance it's going to go to John Bell Edwards over Eddie Rasponi, but it's showing it's going closer towards Eddie Rasponi at the moment. Before the election results started coming in, I did give the slight edge to Eddie Rasponi. Martin County 61-38. That is a flip of 32 points towards Rasponi, and that's what I'm saying. Like, he still has a chance to win, as well as John Bell Edwards. I think it's a 50-50. Predictit is saying very high chance for John Bell Edwards. I know that there's a lot of vote left in like Orleans and East Baden and Caddo, but it's not like Edwards is getting 100% of the vote. It will definitely trend a lot towards Edwards, but there is a lot of Republican counties left. Not as many votes as those, but there is still some left. Caddo's 60-40. It's a 3-point shift towards Respawney, but not all of it's in, so you can't really say which way it's going. Any other? It's 52-40. And actually more like 53-47. That's a 16-point shift towards Respawney. Oh, hey, what's up? Okay, Vernon is completely in. 76-23. Last time it was, what is this? 60-40. This is a, what is this? Is this 20-point shift towards Respawney? Grant, 75-25. 16-point shift. What do you use to record? I use OBS. Still not increased precincts in these two counties. About here, no. 9,000 votes difference. I think they both surpassed the turnout from last time. Yeah, was there about 1.1 million last time? Now there's 1.3. Yeah, so what you have to do is, hold on, I'll explain it in a second. Okay, a little bit more in here. So what you have to do is basically go to YouTube, go to Livestream. There's a key code, and what you have to do is you have to copy that. And what you do is then you go to OBS settings, and you go to streaming, and then you paste that key code in there. Make sure whenever you do a live stream, you click new, because it will take the last one that you do. I had a lot of trouble with figuring out how to do it. And basically, you just paste that key code, and you make a thumbnail for it too. I think I've only live streamed about I did 2 debates. I did the what did I do? I forgot. I think I did 3, and now this is my 4th. So I'm pretty new to streaming as well, but it takes a little while to get getting used to. Let's see, is there any 47, 35, 50? Yeah, so like the key code changes each time, so it's like I thought you could just leave it in, and I just had the same exact like video thing, like the title, the thumbnail, and I was like, why is this? I changed the name and stuff, but you have to just get a new key code each time and put it in the settings. We have 14 people in the stream. Make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. The end of the month goal is to hit 170 subscribers. And if you're subscribed, please go hit that notification bell. Okay, we got, how many subscribers? We've gotten 5 in the stream, which is pretty good. I think if we do good this month, like we surpass that 170 and we maybe even get to like 175, 180, I'm going to try to get us to about 200 subscribers by the end of the year, which is, I think, is a pretty good mark. 87% of the vote, and only a 3,000 vote lead for Eddie Risponi now. Guessing a lot at East Baden. No. What just came in? Because I don't know why, but I feel like this map is being weird. Sometimes CNN is better, sometimes Politico is better with the results, and I don't know what CNN is at. Just duplicate this. See where CNN's at. This is not live results. Yeah, all you need is a stream key. Basically, once you go to streaming and you set up like the title and all that, I think, then it gives you a key code. It's like in stars, and what you do is you have to copy that and paste that in the settings in OBS streaming. Oh, does CNN not have it up? Kentucky, Mississippi, North Carolina, North Carolina. You refresh this just in case. Yeah, it had a change. Okay, yeah. 12. So then what you want to do is click stream, start streaming on OBS, and then you want to start, I think it says go live on YouTube. So you don't want to close that YouTube page. You always want that up. So what has happened? A lot of East Baden just came in, about 30% of it. Only less than 10% of the vote remains. How many votes at 1.3? Almost 1.4. Did the is it working? Election prediction official. Okay, Risponi is coming back slightly. Lafayette's in about 60-40. 16% shift towards Risponi. Currently have 17 people in the stream, which is pretty good. We've gained 5 subscribers and we have 8 likes on the video. This has turned out to be really good. So if you're new, please go and subscribe. Hit the notification bell and like the video. What counties remain? So, at this point, it looks like John Bell Edwards will be reelected. We'll see. But it looks like, yeah, I think John Bell Edwards is going to be reelected here. Eddie Risponi did not get enough turnout. But we'll see. It looks like Edwards has won. Very, very close race. So, election prediction official, did the live stream work with the key code? %68% Orleans, 68% almost in, actually 67% East Baden. I think actually Kentucky was finally called recently because they had a recanvass there, and Andy Beshear won. The thing is, in Kentucky, surprisingly, no incumbent has won election, and I guess that happened again. And is Andy Beshear going to win re-election? Is he going to break it? And what is it, 2022? 2023? Very, very close race, though. I'm surprised it didn't go into a recount. Let's refresh the page. Okay. Nothing new. We have 10 likes on the stream. That's pretty good. If you're new, go subscribe and hit the notification bell. I've said it a lot of times. Sorry. I just really want to hit the goal, and I really want us to get the channel to 200 subscribers by the end of the year. Thank you for the new subscribers, the 6 new people who've just subscribed. If you have, hit that notification bell to get notified when new videos come out. Hopefully, I try to upload once a week. And some of my predictions have actually been accurate. Like in the 2018 midterm elections, I started my channel. I got the Senate results. I think I said 53-47, and that was the result: 53 Republicans to 47 Democrats. And then I think I also said the same for the governorships: I think I said 47-43, and it was 47-43. One of them, Florida race, I predicted Ron DeSantis to win. He won. It showed that Gillum was up 4 points, but I didn't believe that, and I came up with my own prediction off from the pollsters, because polling is very odd sometimes. Like, it would be hard for someone to win by about 4 or 5 points in the state of Florida, especially a farther left candidate. Trump, which is, I would say, a pretty decently right candidate, to far right in between those two, won the state of Florida. And Bernie Sanders in the primaries didn't do too well there to Hillary Clinton. So that's how I saw it, was Ron DeSantis would edge out over Gillum, and that's what happened. This race I did predict close, and not Ron DeSantis, Eddie Rispone to come out with the win, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Very close race, though. I could have saw it going either way. I don't know, CNN called it? Let's find out. No, I don't want to. Okay, go to the... Oh yeah, I forgot CNN doesn't have it up. Who else is it? New York Times. Does it work? Is it going to work? No. Hate that New York Times, you have to pay for it now. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. No, this business, it doesn't. What is it showing now? Same results in currently. Does anyone else know of a site that has different results in currently? PBS, let's see. Same. So it looks like there's not that many people, pollsters, news networks that actually have the Louisiana governor race up on their website. So it looks like Politico is probably the best out of them, except for New York Times, which I think is a pretty good for election results, but you have to pay to use them now. Forgot if there's any other elections coming up soon. Not the general election I'm talking about, but like there's probably other elections. Let me actually look it up on my phone. In the meantime, Edwards has a 8,000 vote lead. I don't see anything for some reason. Well, like the ones I'm seeing isn't really saying what they're for. I don't see anything. I don't know why I can't find any other ones. I think there is some. Like, I think there's some house races up. If anyone has any suggestions for future videos, just put it down below. Or if possible, future streams. So, 17, 708. I don't think there was any other big channels doing a live stream on it. Was LTE? No. Red Eagle? No. What other bigger channels? I think those are the two top, I think, currently right now. There's another one, but I don't remember what its name is. Surprised they haven't called the election yet. There's not many districts that Spony could help himself in. Oh, I think I know why it's kind of taking a little while for results to update. Usually, like in bigger cities, they just come in like huge percentages each time. Like if you look at the Kentucky race, like Lexington and Louisville just like came in each time like 20%, 20%. They didn't come in like over time. Let's actually kind of look at the 2016 results. Some of these. 62-36. Edwards did better. 58-40. Edwards did better. 52-46. Edwards did better. Okay. That's what I was expecting, was Edwards to do definitely better than Hillary Clinton, because Hillary Clinton, Edwards are two totally different types of Democrats. Edwards is more of a blue dog, which is like the older Democrats that could really go to anyone could really vote for. Yeah, like but huge portion. Yeah, like 30%. Take that same percent in there. Should be calling it to Edwards pretty soon. Was that 2/3, 1/3? Yeah, 2% shift here. 100 to 50,000. A lot of turnout on both sides, which is very good actually, because more people voting, better for democracy. Stream is already over an hour long. Let me check if some other news networks have called the race. Louisiana governor election results. Yeah, no call yet. Oh, John Bell Edwards has been called as the winner. According to Politico, and I agree, there's no really chance left for Eddie Risponi to take back the lead. I'm gonna keep the stream up for maybe 5 more minutes. If anyone has any questions or suggestions. Let me actually check what. This isn't even the. Where. Analytics. What was our peak? 18 people. Pretty good. We're at 8 currently. So if you have any suggestions or questions about the election or the past election, just put it down below. I forgot where playbacks were. I think that's views, is that? And I'm going to just say this probably like 1 or 2 more times. Just make sure you subscribe and also like the video. As well as hit the notification bell. That's very important. If you're subscribed, it's almost useless if you're not hitting the notification bell, because you're not going to know all the time if videos are coming out or not. Spony did actually pretty good to a pretty popular governor. Even though that Trump did come out and rally for him, I think that if he didn't rally for him, Risponi would probably get about 45% of the vote to 55%. So I think that definitely helped him. And if he didn't come out before the what do they call it? What is not the primary, or I forget what they call it. Something jungle. It's called, but it's like with all the candidates run, and if the top candidate gets over 50%, that they win, or the top two candidates with less than 50% go into a runoff. But basically, I think that Edwards could have won that just right there if Trump didn't come out. Here it is. John Bell Edwards has a 52% approval rating to 31% disapprove. He is rated, what is he? One, two. He's the fourth most popular Democratic governor in the country, which is pretty good. Matt Bevin actually didn't do too bad. He did lose, which, yeah, every incumbent is lost in Kentucky. I wonder if the other Republican got in, would he win? Probably. But yeah, he was, Matt Bevin, the least popular governor in the country. 34% approval rating to a 53% disapproval in a Republican state helped him get what he got, as well as Trump coming out for him. I don't think he would have done as well if Trump didn't go out for him. Kind of turn up some extra voters, because in the polls he was like behind in some of them by a pretty large portion. Not portion, large amount. What is? Oh, I didn't even see that, because like for some reason this. Are you Nick Fuentes supporter? Who's Nick Fuentes? Have you projected a win for Edwards? I did project Edwards will win. I predicted he'd win once about, I think, 80% of the vote was in. Once it showed that he didn't have a chance left to take back the lead, or expand his lead enough where he'd be able to win. Is Nick Fuentes the kid who... Is that the kid at that school who's being impeached that Donald Trump Jr. Went to? And yes, they did project Edwards to win, not just me. They get the check mark. I haven't seen any other news channels predict the win yet for him, though. You know what? I look at immigration like this, like that it is positive. We have to make sure that the people who are coming into the country are good. We do need to deal with the cartels at the border, and I feel like illegal immigration is bad. Think of it like this: if your country is a house and someone walks in and you don't know them, you don't know if they're good or bad. It's not like they're all bad people. It's just like you don't know. And Republicans should look at it like that instead of just like, I feel like they're just saying it in the wrong way. But I feel like some Democrats are also saying it in the wrong way too, where some of them don't believe in any border security or as much background checks as there should be, as well as our system should. There should be a way to figure out how to speed up the system. I don't think I feel like Republicans should just say it in a different way than they are saying, because they're making it seem like they just hate immigration in general instead of just like I feel like just they need to say it in a different way. And it's not just like talking bad about immigration. It's just like the policies too, because some of the Democratic policies are bigger government and to help like with welfare and stuff, and it's hard for some people to go into another country and make a living. They're basically losing their education and everything. And it's also like where the immigrants coming from, what was their backgrounds too. I don't know why my Windows kind of being weird. I'll just let it be like that, I guess. I think I'm gonna end the stream pretty soon. If anyone has any countries left, questions left. Just make this bigger because I don't know. This is kind of blocking the view for some reason. Learn more. Go away. Yeah, I agree, but like the only thing is like our system is just so slow, and those people who do need to get into the country that have a problem, um, they just need a faster system. The thing is, yeah, Republicans will probably lose. Arizona is a pretty, I'd say, tilts towards Republicans, and 2020 against a generic Democrat. Texas probably lean likely. Texas still has some time, probably 2024, 2028, until it will go to the Democrats. 2024 is, I think, a pretty toss-up period. If the policies do stay the same, but it's also like states like Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania. Even though there wasn't as much turnout from Democrats, if you look at Pennsylvania, a lot more people came out for the Republicans, like 300,000, I think it was. Go actually here, duplicate. Could I not go to 2012 from here? 2012. Pennsylvania, 2.9, 2.6, 2.9, almost 3 to 2.9. So, yeah, Trump, and it's not just Trump, Pennsylvania in general has been trending towards Republicans. A lot of the Midwest just trending towards Republicans. States like Florida, I feel, will never. I think Florida is a state that will basically stay toss up for a long time. Um, People who retire usually pretty Republican, but also immigrants like people from Cuba, and not immigrants but Puerto Ricans that move to Florida too. They're not as democratic as people from like the Central America. Wisconsin was, what was that, 1.4 and almost 1.4, 1.4, 1.6. Wisconsin, I don't 1.48, 1.45. Yeah, Wisconsin is a state that I didn't think was going to go to Trump in 2016, and there was just low turnout on kind of both sides. Well, in general, Wisconsin, actually, I think their population is kind of going down, as well as Pennsylvania is slightly going down. I don't remember Michigan. 2.5, 2.1. So Trump did turn out about 200,000 more people here. Michigan, I think, is actually one of the states that has one of the most fastest shrinking populations. Ohio shifted huge, 2.8, 3.4. That's almost 100,000 more than Obama, and about was it 200,000 more than Romney. Minnesota was pretty close too. I don't remember the shift from those states. Let's see, 1.5, 1.3, 0.323. So just Trump just basically out the same as Romney. But another state that has a shrinking population. The Midwest has, in general, a shrinking population. Um, but it's not like shrinking where it's just going to turn to nothing. It's just going to flatten out at some point. People are moving to Florida, uh, all these other states that are have a better economic situation. Yeah, if Obama did run for a third term, I feel like people would just want a newer, fresh, like a fresher political, not political, but a fresh president in the White House. And I feel like Obama, which was good at talking and all there, and I'm not saying if I like him or not, but I feel like he would definitely do better than Clinton. I think if it was Trump versus Obama would carry the states of Wisconsin, Michigan, but Trump would carry the state of Pennsylvania. I think it'd be very close. Um, a lot of these states having, even though Trump's not brought back too many coal miner jobs, I think only like 5,000. Um, and currently I think it's 500,000 manufacturing. Um, he could use that a lot against Obama with a huge amount of coal miners going out of a job and manufacturers too. And the way he handled the financial crisis, which some people could agree or not that we could have gone into a depression or a deeper recession, just the recovery afterwards. Usually a recovery after a recession, maybe 2-3 years after, is actually when the economy does very good. And what happened was it didn't. It just stayed the same, and a lot of people could be very mad at that. Do you guys think I should continue the stream or end it in a little bit? Because I don't care. I could continue for a little longer. Because we do actually still have, I think, 7 people in. Okay, I'll continue for uh, probably maybe 20 minutes longer. It depends how many people are still in the stream and what else they want to hear. Um, so is there any other suggestions or questions or my opinion that would be questioned? Forgot Senate. Any more results come in? Oh yeah, there is. Oh, John Bell Edwards actually did slightly better than I expected. He won about 2%. Did very good in Orleans, which, yeah, I expected it to go probably 80+%, but I wasn't expecting him to get over 90% of the vote there. What do you think would happen if Trump runs against Biden? The thing about Biden is he's that kind of politician where he's like, you like him and you don't. Like, to me, I think Biden's a pretty boring politician. As well as, like, I think that because he was, like, if you think about, like, some of his things is, like, in the debates, he'll say, yeah, me and Obama, we did this good stuff, but then when Obama did something bad, he'd say, "Oh, that was not my decision." Like, a lot of people don't like that. He's not bringing too many new things to the table. He's just trying to expand on what Obama did. A lot of people who are Democrats that I do know do not like Biden. Like, I don't think that he would do too well. A lot of the progressive Democrats, I don't think, would vote for him or vote at all. Some would definitely go to Trump because there's that populism that people are into in Trump and Sanders. What else was asked? Like in the Rust Belt, what shift in the vote would happen in the Rust Belt? In the Rust Belt, I feel Ohio would stay Trump, Iowa would stay Trump, Michigan would flip to Biden, Wisconsin would be interesting because Wisconsin is usually a more progressive Democratic state. Pennsylvania, I think, tilts towards Biden. Really depends. This is also kind of a coin flip. This is more, I would say, aligns more moderate liberal side of the Democratic spectrum. Like, as well as Minnesota, this is why it was so close in 2016. It's more of a progressive Democratic state than a moderate liberal Democratic state. Like, I don't think Biden would do too well in Minnesota and probably have about the same margin as Hillary did to Trump, maybe slightly more. Florida, Trump would definitely win. Florida is a state where you have to have a exciting candidate. Usually the incumbent wins Florida too. Win or lose. North Carolina, a state that usually never goes Democrat, even though Obama won it in 2008 when the financial crisis was happening. The war on terror was happening. Bush had one of the lowest approval ratings out of any president. Barely went to him. Georgia would definitely stay Trump, be closer, I think. This is the kind of Democrats that could do good there. Arizona, another state he could do good in. Texas, another state he could do. I don't think he would do like enough where he'd get as close as Beto O'Rourke, which was a exciting candidate at the time, and now him dropping out of the race would he just wouldn't do as well there. New Hampshire, another state I think he would win. Maine second, I think Trump would win. Colorado, Biden would definitely win. Nevada, I think he'd win too. Virginia, another state that usually aligns with that liberal, moderate, Democratic area. The only thing with Michigan is, like, I feel like Michigan is a very interesting state. Like, I think that Biden will win here, but, like, the thing is, I think it was 30,000 or 20,000 manufacturing jobs have been created during the times of Trump being president. Will that be enough for people to believe that Trump will bring back manufacturing to them? I don't know. Wisconsin, also interesting. The trade war, it's definitely hurting farmers, but it looks like the trade war could be having some kind of deal. Definitely not over, but a deal that would definitely help the farmers. As well as USMCA, which looks to possibly be passing pretty soon. This year or early next year, which would also help Trump in these states here. It would add, I think it was $75 billion to the GDP, and about the biggest help would be to farmers and manufacturing, which would definitely help Trump in the Midwest here, and he could use that in his campaign. Trump is also really good at rallying people behind him, too, and getting that fundraising. Even though he gets big fundraisers, too, he does get, I think it was 60% under $200, which is more than Biden. Biden is also going to have that against him, where like Hillary Clinton getting money from like Goldman Sachs and stuff, which went definitely against her. He's that establishment, and I feel like establishment is kind of looked at as bad now. I think Sanders would do pretty good, though. Maybe not in the state of Pennsylvania. Like, I think he would definitely win Michigan, maybe Wisconsin. Trump would win Florida, Texas, Arizona, North Carolina, Georgia for sure. Maine second would be close, but I think he'd win. Pennsylvania, a little tricky. It's more of that moderate liberal state instead of that progressive wing of the Democrats, where Trump could appeal to more than a progressive. Some moderates feel that far of a left of the party is not for them, and they'd rather vote for Trump. Any other questions? Oh, and if you're new to the stream, it'd be pretty surprising, but make sure you subscribe, like the video. End of the month goal is to hit 170. If we do really good and we hit maybe like, let's say 180, we could hit 200 by the end of the year, which would be very good. Trump versus Bernie. Yeah, like I was saying, Michigan is a state that, I don't know, Michigan is a weird state for voting wise, and like when it's a swing state. Like Bernie Sanders, I think could do good here against Donald Trump because first of all, he beat Hillary Clinton in the primaries here. He did good in the areas that Trump did good in. Will he get enough vote in Detroit out? Will those moderates come out for him? Probably enough to flip the state. Wisconsin, pretty progressive Democratic state, but is there enough moderates that are going to side with Bernie? I think Wisconsin would tilt towards him. Michigan would be lean. Pennsylvania, I think Trump could do pretty good in here. Bernie Sanders, he did decent in Pennsylvania, but he didn't do good enough where he'd be able to, I think, win the state. Ohio, he also didn't do as good in. Trump did very good in Ohio in 2016, and in 2018, the Republican in the Michigan, not the Michigan, in the Senate race here, not Senate, governor race actually won by like 6 points, which is pretty good in a Democratic swing year. As well as Iowa, Trump did good here. The trade war, we'll see where that goes. Will the farmers come out as much as they did? Probably not as much as they did, but I think Trump will win probably 3 points in the lean column. Minnesota, definitely Bernie Sanders win, probably lean likely. Florida, Trump would win. Florida's not too into progressives. North Carolina as well. I'm surprised in some of the polling there, Bernie Sanders just winning there is weird to me. As well as Georgia, there's a pullout. I think he's winning by 5 points. No, Trump probably win like 8 points. Yeah, Democrats are kind of cutting ties with Ohio. There's a news article that Ohio has actually become basically a like Georgia or Arizona back in 2012, where they're not safe, but they're definitely gonna go to the Republicans. It could upset and go Democratic, but it's not too likely. Arizona, Trump would do very good against Bernie Sanders, as well as Texas and the South in general. Nevada, I think Sanders would do pretty good. Colorado, he'd do pretty good. New Hampshire, probably even likely. Maine at large, probably likely. Maine second, probably lean to Trump. Final results in, basically, it was at 2.6%. It went to John Bell Edwards. Oh, it didn't crack over 90% actually. Ohio, yeah, I think by 2024, maybe 2028, it's going to be basically maybe not as that much, but maybe like a 12, 13, 14 point lead for the Republicans there. And it really depends what Republican runs in 2024. If it's Nikki Haley, which I think would be a very good Republican to run against any Democratic, as well as Jim Jordan, which would carry out that kind of Trump wing of the Republicans. As well as him from the Midwest, he would appeal to these types of voters here. Probably, 2032 Ohio, I think, would be pretty safe Republican. Arizona, probably lean Democratic. Texas, probably toss up or tilt. It really depends on the immigration policy for Republicans and Democrats and where that's going. Florida, probably still a toss up as usual. Iowa, probably likely Republican. Wisconsin, probably lean. Michigan, probably lean. Pennsylvania, probably likely Republican state by then. Minnesota, probably toss up. So the demographics, the voters, and everything is shifting in here and here. The two different belts, the Rust Belt and the Sun Belt. Is there any other questions? Yeah, I agree. Texas, till 2028, really, it depends on the policies of what Republicans and Democrats feel upon immigration. 2032, I think, could go really either way. 2028, I think it'd be toss up for sure. 2032, depending upon then immigration policy, is it going to go lean Republican or lean Democrat, or toss up again? Texas voted for Romney by double digits, and Trump in 2020 will do better than 2016, so might have to wait a bit longer. It really depends on who Trump's facing. If Trump's facing like a Warren or a Sanders, that progressive wing of the Democratic Party, Trump's gonna do very good in Texas. Texas isn't too good in, not too good, too into like the progressive wing of Democrats, but like a Biden, like not that he would do good. I don't think Biden would do too well. It's not that exciting of a candidate that would be able to get out voters like a Beto O'Rourke at the time, where you get the state less than 3% in margin. It really depends on like really who is running against. Like a Biden, I think it'd be likely. If it's like Sanders or Warren, it'd almost be a safe. If let's say Beto O'Rourke was still in the race and got the nomination, I think it'd be lean. It's really like who he's gonna face, and that's how the state's gonna shift in the next election year. Like the previous election year is a huge like decider upon which way it's going to shift, like the next election. It's not just policy and what happens, it's also how exciting is that candidate to get people out. Trump being very exciting of a Republican candidate, getting rallies every, seems like, week, could get a lot of voters out, and I feel like 2020 is going to have possibly over 70 million votes on both sides for the first time. It's going to be huge turnout, maybe even 2/3 of the people will come out instead of about 60%, 58%. There's a lot of people who don't like Trump who didn't vote, and there's a lot of people who like what Trump's done, and Trump getting those more voters out too on the Republican side. It's going to be huge voting turnout. We have now, oh wow, our actual like people watching the video have gone up. Oh, and it just dropped down 7. And like Texas, not like they like Trump, but it's not like the level like a Romney or like that establishment kind of Republican. Yeah, they're definitely going to be very energized. They're going to want Trump out, and they're going to want Trump in for another 4 years. I personally think Trump will get reelected with, I don't know, I think a lot of people, not a lot of people, but like the Democrats who are running, like Elizabeth Warren, exciting candidate for the Democrats, but I don't think she would do too well against Trump. I'm curious how many you watch. Let's see. Where do you see watch hours? Watch time, like 4 hours, 2 minutes. It's not bad. Pretty decent. I did actually one on the second debate, which I would have been able to live stream the last 2 governor elections, but I was copyright striked on the debate from CNN, the second Democratic debate. I wasn't able to stream until actually like 2 days ago. And like I actually had a huge amount of people watching. I had like 5,000 people. Oh, you want to actually see like my total watch hours or like just the video? But basically, I didn't know CNN didn't want you to live stream their debate for the Democratic debate. Like the first one, I forgot who did it, but I was able to live stream it. I got like a lot of hours actually out of it, like almost 1,000 views. So it, oh yeah, my tail. Okay, I'll show you. I have 1,300 hours in watch time. That is not right because this is the day I had that live stream up, and I could have gotten 630, and it also would have had 5,885 views, but it was taken down for copyright strike. I have actually about 15,500 views and about, minus this now, about 700, 800 total watch hours. That's also when I did gain like 45 subscribers. Ever since then, my channel has kind of leveled out with people joining and leaving like a lot. So like what I figured out with like election predicting, it's like you really want to focus on what's trending at the moment. Like right now, the Louisiana governor election, the Democratic the Democratic primary. So I'm making primary videos. I don't see anyone else really making them monthly. I've really only seen me actually do videos on. Wait, what? The Orange Man and Ren. What was I saying? So basically, you want to see what's trending, and like, no matter the number of like likes and dislikes, it doesn't matter, likes or dislikes, but you usually want likes. That's how many people are gonna watch your video, and if you're saying subscribe in the beginning and the end, hit the notification bell, like the video, you're gonna get a good number of people to watch your videos, as well as you want to have good research where some people will not like it, but sometimes you could get more accurate. You got to look at state trends, county trends. You got to look at like where things are going, and like that's how I've had my channel for about a little over a year now, and I've done pretty good, I think. I started before the midterm elections. I was posting like 6 videos a day because I was like, okay, I have like a week left. I got to get in as much as possible. And I got like a good number of subscribers and stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to get probably about 200 and something views, and that's really good. Like, I'm happy. Like, my goal for each video is to get at least 100 views, and that's, to me, is I think pretty good. 200 views. I just started uploading a lot more lately because I have more time. I also could like live stream and stuff, which I've tried to do once a month, but once I got copyright striked, I wasn't able to do that. But like this month, I've gotten, was it 250, about 500 views, which is, I mean, it's not great for my channel at its current position, but it's like, it's not bad either, because when I was like actually posting videos, like when I was actually posting maybe 2 a week, I was getting like 2,300 views a month, 1,800 a month, which was really good. I was like, my goal is to get at least 1,000 views a month. I actually, yeah, your videos are actually pretty, like, I like them. I like your themes on your election nights. I need to update my theme. I have a custom one I did like 8 months ago, 10 months ago. Another thing is, another way to grow your channel is doing working with other channels on making videos. I did like 2 or 3 videos with another like 1,000 subscriber channel, which doesn't make videos anymore, but it helped me grow probably 50 subscribers I have. Maybe in the coming future, we could do a collaboration video or something like that too, to benefit both of our channels. Maybe an election night or something. And I do use slides. I think I where's like one of my elections. I did make a CNN template, but I never finished it. Like, here's my first election night I did. So I made my own theme and stuff with another channel with election. I think I deleted a slide actually. No, I didn't. Election prediction hub mapping, which is not up anymore. Doesn't make election videos anymore, but it helped me grow a lot. Like, the election night isn't bad. It's a decent. It's better than like nothing. But the big thing is collaborating and getting those people to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Yeah, I got 15.4K views. Another thing is you want to share this on like social media and stuff. I don't use it. I share it on there just because you'll get like maybe 5-10 extra views on each. I post it on Twitter and Reddit. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll send that. But the main thing is just basically you gotta make sure people. I don't know why I went YouTube. Hit the notification bell. It's the biggest thing. When YouTube added that in, I was not too happy about that. Even though I didn't have a channel at the time, but the big thing is just wait, would you say share? Oh no, I shared a doc. Sorry about that. I'll just remove this. There, I sent you the link. I forgot if playbacks or views, but if that is, that's actually pretty good. Oh, and I did actually recently come out with a what's it called? Twitter page, just to let people know when possible videos are coming out, and that's a good idea. I should actually share this video. Should have done that. Like here, Louisiana governor election. Well, let me. There you go. Just, I don't like. This is all I'm using it for is just to advertise my channel. And I'll probably get maybe a couple extra views off of it, but it's worth it. I'll even come up with a like what videos are to come. I think I shared it. 8. Oh, there, I forgot it didn't edit. Sorry, I didn't know I had it on. Let me try that again. Can edit, can count, yeah, there. Try that. Alright, there. I think that could work now. I did actually have a Senate election I was going to come out with when I hit 100 subscribers, and basically everything just changed. Like, a lot of people entered the race, a lot. Oh, this isn't it. This is my MSNBC I think I was working on layout. Where is it? Gubernatorial. I don't know where it went. I don't know. Does it let you type now? Try doing it now. Let me know if it works or not. Maybe just share it with me. I have it under. I don't want to share my other emails actually. Yeah, let me not do that. Actually, I don't know if that. It says that you don't have a Google account. I don't know if that's the right email or not for you. I'm kind of getting tired, so I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Just send me the email at a later date, or like just send it to me on another video or this one. I'll try it then. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure you check out my other videos, and that'll be all. Thank you for watching. Bye.